Hello there guys, my name is Devin Forster, and I'm here with Derek Forster. And what we're doing right now, this is
Derek
StoryTime.
Forster.
This is StoryTime. Derek, tell them what StoryTime is. Don't get so close, that'll be too close. That's too close. That's too close. Hey, put him on my better not be anything stupid.
Have you ever wondered? Have you ever wanted a show that has no purpose or no thought put into it? This is the show for you. Storytime. It's a new thing me and Dev are gonna try to start doing. So basically, we tell stories and joke and things like that.
Just have a blast for 30 minutes straight.
Please no.
Please, no, get me out of here. So this is probably gonna be like almost Sky does Minecraft, do not laugh. We're gonna do some funny stuff and just come up with a bunch of funny things that you guys might laugh to, and we'll probably laugh to ourselves. So just try not to laugh to this, but this is what we call Storytime. It's a brand new series we're gonna start on the channel. May end up being me and Barrick over Skype sometime, even just to Skype.
Maybe.
Because we're not always together. So when I'm homeschooling, we'll probably be together a lot more often.
Yes.
So Storytime could come up 3 times a month, but
It's starting to get boring. So anyway, I'm here with my pet dog. His name is Clifford. This is my pet human. His name is Devin. He does not make that sound.
Wanna know what sound I do, mate? Mom!
Mom! Can I have a glass of water?
I'll cough right in the camera. Alright, the mic is perfect.
Do you have any stories?
One time I got a mic stuck up my nose. Alright, so we're gonna do this funny little joke for you. So, Barrett, you know which one it is.
No.
Let me start it. So John, how does it feel to be?
John.
How does it feel to be the second handsomest man alive? So, John, how does it feel to be?
John.
How does it feel to be? Yep. So, John, how does it feel to be the handsomest second human world being?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Jane, is that right?
I'm Tom.
Tom, pretty close. Feels pretty good. Won't say I'll have much sleep knowing that there's just one more man more handsome than me in the world. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got some great, awesome news. And it's probably the best news you'll ever hear in the world. Have you ever wanted to be with a famous person before?
I am famous.
Not exactly. Just because you're the second person in the hottest, handsomest something person in the world doesn't mean you are the.
You don't gotta rub it in, Bill.
Tom.
Pretty close.
Please get it right next time. What if I was to tell you you were standing by a famous person or sitting by a famous person right now?
I would say Clifford's pretty famous.
No, I'm talking about me.
Oh really?
The first handsomest human in the world.
So you're the first?
What? No, Clifford is.
Oh, of course he is. Wait.
Clifford's the first? Can't be having that now. No, can't be having that now.
JK is me.
We can't be having that now.
No, please no.
We can't be having that now. Okay. Okay.
So that's one skit. That was kind of funny slash kind of just weird.
So anyway, guys, do you guys want to hear a funny story? It's kind of funny, kind of sort
So
of.
close.
It's kind of funny.
Dude, it's gonna blast their
It's gonna
eardrums
blast.
out. You're like, that's what it is. Don't scream.
Okay. I was hunting one season. Anybody who's against hunting, I'm sorry. I am not. So anyway, I was hunting one season. It was my first season for turkey hunting. It was fall turkey hunt, and so anyway, I had gotten out really early in the morning, and I was like, hey, you know, there's this field like over on the other side of the woods. I'm like, you know what, I want to go there. It was a good mile away, so, but I got up early. I was like, okay, I'm gonna head out. So I start walking, and as soon as I get there, so it kind of goes out on a ledge, and then there's field that goes down to the left and the field that goes down to the right. So I went down to the right, and I didn't see anything, but I heard turkeys. The first turkeys. It'd been like, this is like the second day I was hunting, and I hadn't heard anything the first day. So I was like, oh, I'm so excited, I'm so excited. So I run over the hill. What? Okay, I'm sorry. I am a responsible hunter. I sneaked over the hill. I had a gun with me. And I saw their little bodies moving around way down. It was probably a quarter of a mile down. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna head down there. So anyway, as I'm heading down there, I meet up with one of the hunting people that I'm hunting with, and he's like, hey, did you hear those turkeys down there? I was like, yeah, I did hear those turkeys. And he's like, okay, I will be over here in the woods, just in case you scare them up. You go down the field and try to sneak up on them and grab one. And so I was like, okay, sounds good. So I started walking down, and it's really thick brush, and turkeys, they hear just a small noise and they're gone. So I am just it took me probably half an hour to go a few hundred feet, because it was like I had to like creep and creep. So I finally got to a suitable shooting place, and I wait. They're all clumped together, all four together, and I didn't want to shoot because I could only get one turkey. I didn't want to injure the other ones. So anyway, finally, after about 10 minutes of waiting, 3 turkeys move and 1 turkey stays. I'm like, okay, there's my chance. Boom, I got him. Clean as all get out. So anyway, I go and I clean the turkey, and I start carrying it back. And I thought my friend that was hunting with me would have been like, okay, I heard a gunshot, I'll be coming. And he was coming, but he went farther away than I thought he had, so I thought maybe he had just went back to camp. So anyway, I called his name a few times. I guess I didn't do it loud enough, but I called his name a few times, and he didn't hear me, so I thought he went back to camp. So I just started heading back to camp. Now, of course, this turkey is just bleeding, you know, it's just the way it does, is the way you get clean meat. And I'm heading back to camp, and so I'm leaving this trail of blood behind me, and believe me, it's a good mile back to camp. So I get back to camp, and my arms are just killing me because this was a heavy turkey. And my friend that I was hunting with was not there. And I was like, oh no. Oh no. He's probably still back there. I wonder what he's thinking. So anyway, I'm like, okay, I'm sure he's fine. I'll just stay back here. I mean, I called his name and everything, but I probably didn't do it loud enough. So anyway, I'm just sitting there for about a good 15 minutes, and he comes running into camp. I can hear him like way down the road. He's going, and he's coming down the road, and he was like, "What? Where were you? Where were you? What happened?" And I was like, I thought you'd come. I thought you came back here. I called your name and everything." So basically, what he had thought, he had heard a gunshot. All he saw was blood from where I had shot all the way back to camp. There was just one long blood trail. He ran. He ran all the way back to camp that mile, and I really felt really bad about that. So guys, make sure you.
Alright, so back to the story.
Yeah, so always make sure you know. Always. Excuse me. Always make sure you know where your hunting partners are.
That's a nice life lesson.
Mm-hmm.
So, John, how does it feel to be the second? Time for some good old jokes, or just mess around and make you laugh stuff. Because that story was good. It was kind of funny too.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to get some good laughs out of you guys. I bet you they already clicked out of the video. You're like, I need to
If
tell
you're
you a
still
story.
here, good on ya.
Yeah, because we're gonna get some good, funny stuff coming out. So, Bert,
Yes.
you see here, or some good jokes for you here. Oh,
What do you call a crocodile crossed with a rooster? Bob.
it's crocodile.
No, I was asking you. Your name's Bob, right? You got it right. It's crockadoodle-doo. Haha.
It's Tom. Fun. Tom.
Hey, at least I got a letter right. Isn't there a O in Tom?
At the end.
It's
Moo.
I'm a hawk.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. What's the difference between a piano, a tube of glue, and a tuna fish?
I don't know.
Well, you can tune a piano, but you can't piano a fish.
But you can't piano a tuna, that's right. But wait, hold on. What about the glue?
And then you get stuck on that. Poor Clifford. Have any last words before you die, Clifford?
Yes, I do.
Well, what are they?
I like the color red.
Well, ain't that obvious. Bye bye, Clifford. See you later.
No!
Fly! Almost hit the camera.
You almost did.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Okay, your turn for a joke.
So, yeah. There was this two guys, they were playing golf. And, this
This
one...
is a good one.
This one guy, he's getting ready for a big old long drive and a swing, and he's right, and there's a funeral procession coming by the golf course. And in mid-swing, this guy stops, takes off his hat, puts it to his heart, and starts to pray. Well, his friend that's with him, he's like, "Wow, that's the nicest thing I've ever seen you do. You're the nicest man I ever met." And he says, "Well, we were married for 35 years. Da-dum.
Okay, I got a good story. I got a pretty good story. It's a golfing story.
No, seriously. Tell them an actual story of your life. It's fun.
Okay. So me and my friends, we were messing around in the woods, and we were trying to build a ladder out of trees we pretty much just cut down with a plain old axe. Trying to act like lumber guys. We were just going out, chopping down trees, putting them together as a bridge or as a ladder. So we found a pretty good tree to put the ladder on. We were kind of confused on how we were going to do it. We got a good base of the ladder. We were going to make it taller to get up to a few branches. So we leaned the ladder against it, and I climbed up, and I placed a branch there.
I did it.
Cool. But what happened is my friends, they weren't paying attention, and so when I stood up on my toes to grab that extra branch hanging to screw down, the ladder came out and fell. So I was just dangling by that branch, on the tree branch, just holding on, and they were making their way up to the house.
George and the jungle.
So I was holding on like it was a vine. They were just making their way up to the house. So I had to start screaming just to get their attention. They came running back, and they see me. I'm just crouched up there, my arms together, my legs just crossed onto the branch, and I'm just holding on, and they get the ladder back up. And I couldn't let go because I was so scared it was going to fall again. But I just ended up dangling there.
Sadly, he died.
But then
he
I lived.
But then he lived, yeah.
I got another one. Walking through the woods, went down to a pond area, and I thought I could jump across a creek, a riverbed. Well, really, actually, this was kind of a mixture of stuff. I ended up landing in it. Thankfully, it was frozen. And sliding like a slide all the way down onto the pond, and the not that low,
There. Better.
and the pond wasn't that frozen, so I ended up just sliding all the way. Thankfully, made it to the riverbank. And me and my friends, we just started messing around. We tied our sweatshirts together and sent the smallest one out.
Go.
He just started taking a few steps, started jumping, pulled him back. Micah went. Micah Forster. Now I went. And as soon as I get right to the edge, I go, bloop. I slide underneath, and they pull me out because I'm just holding on, just soaking, shivering. And I get out, and we just take off bolting back to the house. I didn't want to see my dad that I was wet. So we get down this hill. This is probably the worst part. Pants are so soggy and wet, it was hard to run in. I'm just looking at him. All of a sudden, trip. I fly and sprawl out across the ground, just slide, and I get up quick enough to where my dad doesn't see I'm wet, and then covered in just wet clothes. And then he comes in, he says, "Why is there wet clothes?" I said, "I may or may not have walked across the pond and then came back under." He's like, "You were crazily stupid." So that's some crazy that happened in my life. I got another golf story. This one's hilarious. 1 second. So these guys and a kid were out golfing one time. It's cloudy, and they're like, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. They get about to hole 9. And the kid gets up there to swing. He's holding this 9-iron. Gets it all the way in the air. And that's when a big crack of lightning happens and it starts pouring. And that's when we knew we were out there too long. That was me.
Did it strike your pole? Okay.
It
Okay.
was a big flash, and it started pouring. So I did it as first person point of view, and then I said, if you don't get the gist. And that's when we were out there too long.
Yes. So anyway, when Devin told me about that pond story, it reminded me of a story that I had. So anyway, me and 2 other friends, not including Devin.
We be friends.
Why can't we be friends?
Saw that short film.
If you did not see our if you did not see our channel tip. No, I got it. I got it. You got it wrong. If you did not see our channel trailer yet, you need to go see it. We'll leave it in the description below.
Broken Egg Productions presents
Yeah. So, anyway,
Banana Man.
Banana Man. If you do not know what that is, well, you'll just have to see. We ain't gonna say no more. So anyway, me and 2 friends it was in the middle of winter, and so we were. Because it's your computer. Actually, the computer's already broken, so. So anyway, I'm trying. It'll be our last story. I'll make it good.
The night was cold. 3 friends went out. It actually wasn't night, it was in the middle of the day. So anyway, they went out and they were like, hey, the pond is froze over.
And there's pizza in it.
I got the brilliant idea. Let's try to ice skate.
So anyway, we tried to walk out on the pond, because that's just what people do. Quit, please. It's because that's just what people do. So I got out and I walked. It wasn't me. It was another guy. Walked out on the pond. I was too smart for him. Just kidding. I'm actually the dumb one. But please stop. Please stop. I can see you in the camera. So anyway, he starts breaking through. His one leg goes through, and his whole front body goes through, and he's trying to crawl, trying to get back.
So guys, something happened. The audio file got corrupted at this point in time. It went all buggy and glitchy. So, pretty much what happened in the rest of the story, they got their friend out. They were all cold and wet. So they thought, why don't we just go ahead and we'll strip down and we'll run back. So they stripped down into their underwear and they showed up at the house and everybody was like, what did you do? And they just told them what happened and they were all like, what? That was stupid. So that's pretty much that happened the rest of that story. Sorry about this. I don't know what happened to the audio. Barrick must have hit something on the microphone that made it go all buggy. Oh, nose. But, yeah. Other than that, guys, don't forget to leave a like if you did enjoy the rest of this. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Don't forget to leave a comment if you have any questions. And if you want to see it more. And especially like, because that'll let us know. And, yeah, guys, we'll see you on the flip side. Bye-bye.